Thank you guys so much for coming. This is a wonderful night. I'm so glad to be able to play for you guys. That first song was All of Me by John Schmidt. It's a beautiful piece. I started learning this since my sophomore year. I've been playing around with it a little bit. I lost playing with it for a little bit, and it's only the last 2 months that I relearned it, and I'm now able to perform it for you guys. We have a lot of great songs for this night, so stay tuned. I really hope you enjoy. Feel free to comment what you think your favorite song is. Our next song is kind of a special one. It might sound easy, but it's probably the hardest one I'm going to play. So, our next song. Beautiful song, love it. You Are My Sunshine. Where I am right now, it's not sunny, it's raining, so it's a little ironic. But that was a piece that one of my piano teachers, Miss Makawa, had me learn for me playing at a senior nursing home. So hopefully it brings you a little bit of sunshine in your life. And we're gonna move right on to our next song. This is one of my favorite songs. It's kind of a crazy song. It's another song by John Schmidt from the Piano Guys. There's a lot of extra piano movement besides your fingers against the keys, similar to that first song we started out with, which was All of Me. So I hope you enjoy it. This is a really fun piece. It's a little jazzy. So next song is the dumb song. That is just such a fun song to play. I really enjoy it. The glissandos back and forth really kill your fingers, but it's worth it because it sounds really cool. I hope you enjoy that piece. That's probably the happiest, most fun song. Our next song that we're going to move into is a little bit kind of like an in-between piece. It's a piece by Beethoven, Opus 2 Number 1. It's a classical piece. Throughout my years, I played a decent amount of classical music, and this is one of the ones that I had. This was for my solo ensemble this year that I learned it. It's a beautiful piece that allows the voicing to be shown that can be done with a piano, so you can hear the individual notes. The cool part about this piece is that it is very able to be played at different speeds. You can play it really slow and it sounds really cool, but you can also play it at a faster tempo and it sounds really great. There's a lot of great recordings, so this is a cool piece. I hope you enjoy it. I just love that piece. It's so much fun. And it's a piece I know that I'll continue to work on, making it stronger, and just making those triplets, the like that stuff like that, just a little bit stronger within it. So hopefully you'll keep on listening to me in my future years, and you hear that piece continue to improve. My next piece is my favorite piece. It is absolutely beautiful. It huge cascading notes from the top notes all the way down to the low notes, giant bass notes. It's just an absolutely beautiful piece by Rachmaninoff. A lot of people know his name because he really does have quite impressive big pieces that just sound grandiose, and this is one of those pieces. So I'll be playing Rachmaninoff's Prelude in C sharp minor. I hope you enjoy this. It's also called the Ukrainian carol bells because it really does sound like bells. So you might want to turn down your phone or your speaker because it's pretty loud. Wow, I love that piece so much. It's I hope you like it as much as I do, and yeah, wow, it's a great piece. Um, this next piece, honestly, I've been working on the last 4 months trying to pronounce this song. It's French. I don't speak French. I speak Spanish. Hello, hola, Senora Houlihan, and whoever's watching. Um, it's Comtine Dune Atre Ate. I think that was pretty close. It's by Jan Tiersen. It's a beautiful piece. I usually get the comment that this is people's favorite piece that I play. It's not my favorite, but I really do think it's a beautiful piece. There's a trend. I like beautiful pieces. And yeah, sit back and relax. Close your eyes, take a snooze. It's a beautiful piece. I like that piece a lot. It's a really relaxing piece to play. I don't have to think about playing as much. Um, the next section of this concert is Pieces by Me. If you watched the trailer, you saw Beethoven, Rachmaninoff, big names. And then I ended it with Michael Orosz-Fagen because I am not a big name, and I had to amp up my standing in the concert. But yes, I've written a couple songs throughout the probably like last 5 years. Before my freshman year, the summer before, I started writing songs, real simple ones, just small little riffs, and they've kind of escalated into more complex and more complex songs. I have two that I'm working on right now that they're pretty cool, and I'm really excited to finish writing them. But this next piece was the first one I wrote, and it's called Verso l'alto. Um, it's Italian for "To the Heights." It's a phrase by a a man from the 19th, yeah, the 20th century, Blessed Pier Giorgio Frassati. He's a cool dude, and I think the song just reaches upwards. So hope you enjoy Verso l'alto. You know, the interesting thing about self compositions is that they are the hardest to memorize. I cannot tell you how many times that I've messed up on a song that I've written that I should know by memory, and I've not messed up on a song that someone else written. It's super weird, and I constantly forget different parts of the songs I've written. So sometimes the song that you get is not originally what I wrote. So this next one is one of those ones that happens all the time. There's a part of it that is not solidified. It changes every single time I play it. You probably won't hear it, but I always riff a little bit and change it up a little bit. So maybe this time will be the best. But the next song is Reminisce in A flat. And this is a song that I wrote, I think my junior year. And it's a beautiful piece, like all pieces. I say that a lot, but this one really, truly is a beautiful piece, and it's kind of happy. This next piece is quite a cool piece. It's by Bach. I'll start with that. Um, this piece is kind of the foundation for classical music. It is kind of a standard for pianists to learn. It's Prelude number 1 from the Well-Tempered Clavier, the book number 1, and it's a beautiful piece. You probably recognize it. You probably won't remember the name, but it's one of those pieces that's a classic, and it really is like beginning of the classical music that we see today, and it's written by Bach. So I hope you enjoy. Our next song is quite a unique part of this concert. Our next song is a duet, but as you can see, there is no one around me to play the other part. And no, I did not learn both hands with one hand. I tried it. Give me a couple years, and then I'll do it. But I'm not sure if you noticed, but I am playing on a digital piano. That's why it sounds so good. Not really. But it allows me to record a song. So I pre-recorded the bottom part, the bass part, and that's what you'll hear recorded. But while that's being played, I will play over that, so you get the duet. This next piece, I've kind of cool. I played it my freshman year in my piano class, and I really loved the piece, and I played the bass part, which you'll hear. But my junior year, I got to play this duet with my sister Sophie, and I played the upper part. So I've played both parts, and so when I was planning this concert, I was like, I need to play both these parts. So I relearned the bass part because I completely forgot that. And it turns out that I completely forgot the upper higher part too. So I had to relearn both of them, but I think it was well worth it because this is a really cool piece. And it's called Broadway Lights. So I hope you enjoy. It's such a fun piece. I love it. Um, when I was deciding how to do this piece, I originally wanted to play the bass part live because it's really is a lively part of the song. But it starts early, and it would be almost impossible. When I worked out with one of my teachers on how we do it, and just schematics-wise didn't work. But I would like to actually play for you, just so you can a little bit of it, just so you can kind of see. It's from memory, so it might be a little iffy, but just so you can kind of see how fun this part is. So here's the bottom part of it. As you can see, that one's really fun. It just goes back and forth so much. I tried to do it with octaves, and it didn't really work. Yeah, it's kind of it's been a goal of mine to make this a two-handed piece where I can play it without having to record it. We'll see if that ever happens. Um, as we near the end of our concert, I have a brand new composition. It's called Lights. I wrote it very recently. I don't know, there's not a lot to say about it. I think it's a beautiful piece. Maybe I had the quarantine in mind when I was writing it, but I don't really think so. I think it's just meant to be a reflective piece that just makes you think about the good things in your life, even when things might sound bad or just seem bad, there's always like a beautiful chord out there, and you hear that in the song. There's a lot of more minor chords in it, but then all of a sudden you'll hear like a major part, and it'll sound a little brighter and happier. So, hope you enjoy. That was a really fun song to write. It's a little bit repetitive. I think it just makes you reflect a little bit more. And I don't think it's lazy songwriting, but it is repetitive. I do acknowledge that. Um, as we finish this concert, I have one last uh, song. But before we get to that song, I have a bunch of thanks to give. First of all, I'm looking at my list right now because there's a lot of people. I want to thank all you guys for watching this. I really appreciate your support. It's so amazing that you guys can watch me and see me succeed. So many of you guys have encouraged me and kept me playing just because you're like, you can do this, you got this. And so many people have been praying for me that I do well in this concert. So thank you for that. Secondly, I want to thank St. Denis for this wonderful space that we see around us. They're allowing me to use the piano, all their streaming equipment, cameras. That's why this looks so great. It's super awesome. So thank you to Father Randy and Father Steve, both who are awesome people and are allowing me to use this space. I'd also like to make a suggestion. Sunday at 9 a.m., St. Denis Parish here, they live stream the Mass, and it's really high quality. As you can see, we use the exact same cameras. They're in different spots, though, so it looks a little bit better. And it's a really cool way to worship, especially in this time where we can't be at a physical church. So I'd really encourage you to tune in. You can find it on their Facebook at St. Denis Parish, Madison, or on their YouTube, or the best place to find all this information is on their website, which is at stdenis.com. You can look up Madison. I think that's roughly the website. But yeah, to St. Denis Madison, and they have the live stream. We have today's, and it looks really good. The camera's just super solid, the sound. So maybe you want to tune in and see what it's all about and see what's going on. So I really encourage you to do that. Secondly, I want to thank Leo Curtola. Leo Curtola has been doing all the sound for this, all the video switching. So you can see this upwards camera up here, and you can see the one, look, all this video switching. And it's been amazing. I knew that he would do a great job, and I'm so glad he could do this. Honestly, it's amazing that he did this for me, and I don't know what I would do without him, because this concert would have been so lame. It would have been one camera, or I would have my parents switching it, and you don't want that. That would not be good because they're not technically adept, but it's fine. But yeah, next thing, I want to thank my parents for supporting me. Um, they encouraged me to have lessons from a very early age. I think I started when I was like 5 or 6. Lessons or more music lessons and piano. And they've encouraged me all the way until now to keep on playing. They bought me sheet music. They never bought me a grand piano, but we're still working on that. Um, but I really want to thank them from the bottom of my heart for allowing me to pursue these gifts and talents. I'm forgetting stuff. Okay, yeah, I was right. Um, and then the biggest thanks ever. Words will never do it, but I want to thank both my piano teachers, Deb Scalisi, who's been my piano teacher since day one when I was 5 or 6, going on a bear hunt. Maybe you know the song. That was our piano lessons and some Black Keys stuff like I don't know, weird stuff that I don't even remember. It's been a while. I think there was some like Black Ants, but I really want to thank her. I'll get back to her, but I also want to thank Miss Makawa. She's been my piano teacher at Edgewood High School for 4 years, and it's been wonderful. But back to Deb Scalisi. Wow, it's been a long time that I've been your student, and I want to thank you for working with me. There were times where I did not practice at all, maybe for like 3 weeks, and you never said a thing, but you kept on encouraging me, forcing to do my theory, even though I didn't want to, still don't want to, but I still do it sometimes. So thank you, Deb. It's been a really amazing experience learning piano, and I hope to keep on seeing you throughout the years. Um, I plan on continuing to play in college. But yes, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And Miss Mikawa, you've just been such a big part of my high school career. Um, the Edgewood piano class is so unique. I mean, I don't know of any other high school that has a piano class where they have a piano lab where we have 12 pianos, it's digital pianos. It's so awesome, so amazing that I can go in literally any time in the middle of the day, as long as there's like not other pianos filled up, and go play piano and practice. Without that, I would not be here playing because the amount of practice time that I've been able to get in because of that is amazing. Thank you to the entire music department for dealing with me barging into your classroom, asking if I can use your grand piano or your other piano, because it's really allowed me to practice piano and play and perform and just get to know what a good piano is. As I barged in a lot of classrooms, and I'm sorry for that, but at the same time not, because they're good pianos and I've enjoyed playing on them. But I want to thank God for the opportunity to play today, for the opportunity for these talents that I've had and be able to use them. We are actually in St. Dennis's Church right now, and I think it is appropriate to address that. So I think that's all my thanks. I'm sorry if I missed anyone. There's so many people to thank. And again, thanks for watching. But before we go, hopefully you haven't left yet, but we have one last song. The song's kind of special. It's actually not finished. So you're going to be getting abbreviated version of a song that will be released July 2nd. I just made that date up right now. But it will be released July 2nd on YouTube. There'll be a video we recorded. I've been saying that I'm going to put a video on YouTube for about 3 or 4 years now, and it's going to happen July 2nd. Hold me to it. I got to finish writing it, but it's a really great song, and I want to give you a taste of the song. So sorry if I mess up. It's in the process of being written, but it's really beautiful, and I think it's one of my best songs yet. And I have another one on the way, but that's definitely that's way off. But hope you enjoy this last song. So that was just a taste of the song that will be released July 2nd. So I hope you enjoyed this concert. I know it was kind of short, but it's kind of a taste of my last 4 years and maybe even like 5 or 6 years that I've been playing piano, different songs that I've learned. I've loved every minute of it. If you'd asked me 5 years ago if I was going to play piano, I would say it was because I wanted to play longer than my sisters did. And now it's because I love it. And it's a great and beautiful thing that I'm able to do. And I'm so excited that I was able to share this concert with you. And that I was able to use this awesome space, this awesome piano, so that it sounded good, it looked good, and it wasn't just me streaming from my iPhone with really bad connection. So I hope you enjoyed the concert. This will be on YouTube and Facebook forever, as long as they exist and their servers are up. So you can go and watch them again. Definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would love it if you did that. That would allow you to know when my new video, July 2nd, goes up. It would also allow you to find this live stream concert again, so you can listen to it over and over and over, because I know you will want to, because it was really awesome, a lot better than I expected it was going to be. So thank you for watching, and with that, have a great and wonderful night, and peace out.